boyfriend. Feel the boy. Let's go.
We got a guy here. He's one of the most famous people in the whole world. He's taking on the music industry. He's going to sign with someone huge. You already know who he is, Gavin Magnus. I'm allowed to ask you certain things, but there's a big thing you're going to be signing with some major label. You can't say who yet, but
No.
tell me what that's like.
It's gonna be crazy, you know. It's gonna be a wild ride. It's kind of like going on a roller coaster. You know, it's that crazy incline just for an even crazier decline. Not in a bad way, but in an actually crazy good way. You know, with all the emotions and all the feelings that are going through your brain and your heart, and the way you just feel it in your soul. Like you feel it. You feel it's right for you. So I'm really excited to where this journey is gonna take me. My voice is a little shot right now because I was just performing, but I'm really excited for where the future brings me, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's what I just want to talk about. What is it like? How do you go to sleep at night when you just had all these people screaming, freaking out, and then all the hundreds of millions of people back, behind the computer?
Honestly,
watching?
to be like completely non-sugarcoated and be like completely honest, I go to bed feeling very relieved, thankful, and blessed to say, none the least. But then again, it is like it's everything that I ever asked for. You know what I mean? So I'm very grateful for everything God's given me, everything I've worked hard for. It's all deserved, obviously, and I can't thank the people watching this and the people that obviously were out there today enough, because they're the whole reason, why I'm even here today and why I'm standing in this position talking into this microphone. So, those are the reasons. Those are the people that have made me who I am today. Besides my mother.
Yeah, of course, mom. And genetics and all the work you put into it.
Yeah.
Now, you got a real cool style, and a lot of kids today, there's style, but it doesn't look so great. You are coming in because you just signed with some massive, massive place. Tell them who it is. You're the youngest ambassador ever.
Faith Connection. I'm actually wearing their shirt right now. Shout out Faith Connection. Look at this. Look at this shirt. I'm not wearing the pants right now, but this is actually one of my favorite shirts I've probably ever worn this past year.
That is a bad shirt. I
really
want that shirt.
It really does amaze me.
They did a good job.
They did a very good job. Shout out Faith Connection. Excited to go to Paris. I'm in
I
Paris.
heard about that. What's that going to be like? I mean, you're famous everywhere. How do you think it's going to be with the fans over there, and especially the people who don't even speak English but are freaking out over you in French?
That's a good question. I'm going to be like, bonjour,
Bonjour.
I think it's going to be crazy, and depending on, I've never been to Paris, but depending on the amount of love I get there, we'll see how it goes. I mean, obviously it's going to go good no matter what, but I'm excited for what Paris is going to bring me, in terms of, connections, love, all the new supporters, all the new friends and family I'm going to make. I think it's going to be amazing.
New stalkers and stuff?
Yeah.
Hanging onto the plane as you're taking off?
Oh, well, I mean, you got to be ballsy to do that, but...
Oh, for
Yeah.
you? I've heard stories already.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
going to be a world tour eventually, so those Parisian
I'm
friends,
hoping
get ready.
in the next 2 years, world tour for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my whole team. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a blast. We're gonna take over, dude. It's gonna be so fun. I
love the attitude. We're going
I
to take
can't
over.
describe.
I asked Adele this once because everyone talks about how she notoriously would get so nervous before performing, and she's as good as you get. How about you?
I wouldn't say so. I think there's a big difference between excited nerves and
Over the toilet nerves.
and undetectable nerves. Because it's very easy to, like, be excited, nervous, like, oh my God, I'm so excited, like the adrenaline is pumping. And then there's the nervous, like the nervous nerves, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know what you're really feeling. You can't really detect what is going on. You just, you got so much going through your mind. I mean, I definitely used to be like that when I was performing, but as I started, performing more and being in the showbiz and everything, that all kind of slowly went away. But all the shows we've done today were amazing. They were amazing. They were really
you seem
good.
like you're totally having an amazing time, a great time, and there's no nerves.
Especially, we're in the big A, so can't complain.
So,
Can't complain.
When was the point where you felt, okay, this isn't a hobby, this isn't like just playing on social media, but there's a future in this?
I think the point when I realized that was when I probably hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I was like, all right, a lot of people like me. A lot of people care about me. A lot of people look up to me. It's time to take this seriously and, make it more than something fun to do. Make it more than passion, make it a career, you know, make it something that can touch the whole world and inspire everybody across the world. So I think that's what we're doing today, and we're only touching the billions and billions of people. Yeah, just getting started.
One of the things I always talk about with people who have, 100 million or whatever followers, there's a lot of pressure. Everybody who's in school now is like, I want to be an influencer. You don't just wake up and it's fun and games. This is a serious, serious job.
I mean, I think that's where people get it twisted, is because, you know, the people that want to be in this industry or want to be this or want to be that or want to be that or the other, they don't realize what really goes into it until it happens to them. They don't realize how stressful it can be, how overwhelming it can be, how over the top and crazy the fans can get, the people can get, the managers can get, the families, the show moms. I mean, I've gotten yelled at by tons of stage moms, you know, my whole entire career. It just recently happened, you know, during this trip. But I mean, it just gets to a certain point where it's like, you know, you gotta like, just kind of move your way through.
Yeah.
Cut the grass so you can see the snakes and keep on mowing.
I've never heard that before. I love that. One of the things I noticed is that with social media and being an influencer, it's in real time, 24 hours a day, globally. So you're competing with everyone in the world to the second. So if someone's doing a dance and all of a sudden it's hot, you got to wake up and you better have that dance ready to go with someone great and good clothing or your hair.
Or you know what I do? I'll tell you what I do.
Oh, I'm digging this. We're like
Maybe
right now.
maybe I'll take that dance, I'll make it my own, and I'll give people something else to follow along to. I'll make it my own.
See that?
That's the creativity you guys are missing in this industry. You got to take things, break it into bits and pieces, and put it back together as your own. Create your own art piece.
So it's not just the algorithm of this is the hot dance. You're taking the dance, spinning it, and making it.
And you know, people might be laughing at me right now for saying that, but they're just laughing because it's true. People don't like to hear the truth. The truth hurts sometimes. The truth is the most hurtful thing to hear when you're really believing in yourself. So sometimes you just gotta ride the wave.
We got a young Kanye here. Now, you've been compared to Justin Bieber with the whole clothing thing. What do you feel about that? Obviously, when you're compared to someone who's just as big as you get in the whole world, but you're truly very different than he is and your own person.
I think being compared, you know, in school I was bullied a lot. Not bullied.
Same here.
I got made fun of for, you know, like, oh, you look like Justin Bieber, you're this and that. But, you know, it didn't take me until a couple years later to be like, man, I really thought that was bullying, but it was really just people comparing me to one of the biggest, if not the biggest celebrities in the world, and they're only gassing me and egging me on to go further within my career. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like a win-lose situation for them.
So thanks, guys. Look what you.
Where are you at now? Where are you guys at now?
Yeah, doing thumbs down or whatever. But you're watching. The haters are the most dedicated fans in the world.
I saw a quote from Monty Lopez that says, you know, haters are just confused fans.
That's a good word.
They're just confused.
Yeah, and the advertisers don't care as long as you're watching, as long as you're paying for the ticket, as long as you're on the Instagram, right?
Yep.
All right. So are you on Facebook? Because a lot of the people I know who are younger, no Facebook.
I mean, I'm on everything that you could possibly think. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat.
I'm sure there's grandmas out there loving you on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
What would you say is an influence to you, given that you're such an influence to everyone else? Is there a person or a way of living?
Influence given to me is definitely my team. I think my team is what really keeps me going, and like without them, I definitely wouldn't be as motivated and, you know, just like straight up driven to do what I do on a daily basis. And I also want to give a big shout out to my mom. Shout out Mom Magnus.
Magnus.
Because, you know, like, I mean, without my mother, I wouldn't even be on this planet. And, you know, I also wouldn't have near the things I have today. Also, shout out Brian. Shout out everyone. Shout out Brian. Shout out Cole. Shout out the whole team. Shout out Susanna. Shout out Bella.
Bella, I never heard of Bella. Is that super hot girl? Bella, shut the door, Bella. She's doing her own thing. All right, if someone said, okay, we're going to go new look, cut the hair. I know you would, but would that be a tough one?
No, I'm thinking about buzzing my head. Should I do it?
Bella,
shave my head? Not
there you
a
go.
good look? Yeah. But that's the flow. That's like...
Yeah, so why would you shave your head anyways?
Let Bella do it.
Who knows? Who knows?
Jason Momoa shaved his head
You should let me do it.
for charity.
Shave my head?
Yeah.
Bet, let's do it.
Wait, actually?
Next month.
We're doing it right now.
No.
Yeah, see how close he's doing it. All right, when you get home, do you just go totally like sweatpant and don't talk to me? I'm tired. This is a long day.
It's crazy. I'm not a sweatpants guy. I'm a big shorts guy. I usually just go shorts, play some Xbox, listen to some music, make some content, chill. I'm a really chill guy. A lot of people when they meet me, they're like, I didn't know you were chill like that.
They expect something they have from seeing you all the time.
You know, yeah, a lot of
He's
people,
gonna
especially, I mean, it's mostly in this industry, and especially, you know, like fans or supporters or confused fans that come up to me, they're like, oh, you're a lot, you know, like cooler than I thought you were going to be in person. Or like, oh, I didn't expect you to be like this cool or this nice or this and that. Or I didn't expect you to be this taller. You know, like a bunch of things like that. And it's just like, it's crazy because like, you never really know how people are feeling about you until they really show their true colors. You know what I mean?
The perception of fans, sometimes it's way off, and then you're like, I'm just a cool guy who's doing his thing, man.
Yep.
When you're home, and this will be at the ending thing, like, does your mom ever go, all right, that's it, get in your room, or knock it off, idiot, or something, because, you know, she's your mom, and the whole
No,
world's like,
I actually have a really cool mom, but like I will say, like sometimes when me and my friends, like we get a little like crazy, especially like when like at night, like because we're teenagers, we got a lot of energy. We're like just big blazing balls of fire, just full of energy.
and world famous.
Yeah, and she'll be like, Gavin, Cole, stop this, stop that, or Gavin, stop this, that. But
When you hear the last name, you know.
oh, when you hear the last name, the middle name, and the first name, that's when you know it's over. That's when you know like a different type, a different type of creature is about to summon.
I haven't met you, Magnus' mom, or whatever you you called her, but she sounds awesome. Shout out to anybody. I know you hit a lot before, but anyone else?
Shout out to my mom, shout out to Brian, shout out to God, and shout out to everybody else that's been supporting me through this whole entire journey. I love you guys so much. Remember, if you don't like me, you actually do. You're just confused. I love you so much. Have a good one.
All right, and then if you just say, you know, say your name, and then whatever you want to say, and then say, and catch me on Chance TV.
Chance TV?
That's who you're talking to.
Okay. All right, well, I'm Gavin Magnus. You can catch me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all the goods, TikTok, and yeah, this has been Chance TV.
Just because it's actually CDS, so they're very particular. I'll just say your name and say, catch me on Chance TV. Okay. Actually, you know what? They're going to change the name of the show to The Too Late Show. That'd be there.
Too Late Show?
And I'll just be like-
All right. All right, well, this has been Gavin Magnus, and catch me on The Too Late Show.